Crawdaunt's one of the Pokemon that I was most excited to come back in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. It's an incredibly hard Pokemon to switch into because of its ability Adaptability, which makes its stab moves 2 times stronger instead of the normal 1.5 times boost. And Crawdaunt already had strong moves as is, between Crab Hammer and Knockoff. So today we'll be trying out Dragon Dance Crawdaunt with Tera Water. Tera with Adaptability's interaction is really weird. It only gives you a 2.25 times boost, and it also makes you lose stab on your non-Tera'd moves. In this case, terrestrializing Crawdaunt into a water type makes it lose stab on Knockoff. But let's see just how good it is anyway. I'm hyped for this game because Crawdaunt looks amazing in it. Obviously so does Garg, and Ogerpon as well. Honestly, we're just gonna lead off with Ogerpon. It's fast and everything on their team. They end up leading off with Hydreigon. They could be choiced in some sort of way. Oh, my changes didn't end up saving. No. I made it Tera Fairy, but I guess Tera Fighting might actually be better in this game. Just because I'm not weak to this, but we're not... I want a U-turn. Man, I'm a U-turn. You're not running Scarf Hydreigon on this build. Nah. You got the speed on Houndstone, and you got the priority on Scizor. This ain't Scarf. This is going to be some sort of specs. You let it off with it because it's a good breaker. Exactly. So we get a nice, beautiful U-turn off right there. And what I can do is simply get up my rocks. I think they're going to go a long way in terms of beating Mandibuzz later if I end up getting off a knockoff, which I can. And also just letting my Crawdaunt kind of cook. Like, Crawdaunt goes crazy, especially with rocks up. So we're in a good spot. Once again, we're going to bring out Ogerpon on this. By the way, guys, if you do enjoy this content, make sure you let me know. Leave a like, support my channel, and I'm going to go right for knockoff. Had I went for Ivy Cudgel, that Hippo would have been cooked. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it not getting cooked right there. We can now bring out the AV Mammal Swine. Shout out to Vampire for the team. It'll be on my website, PokeaimMD. But yeah, if y'all enjoy the content, make sure you let me know. Go ahead and leave a like. You support me. I'm just going to Earthquake for the chip. BP's not going to KO me. We're just kind of trying to Ivy Cudgel my opponent's entire team. That's really what we're doing. Plus, we can Aqua Jet this later. So that's really, really, really nice. I don't care. Let him KO me there. Gonna help out my Garg as well. Should be a pretty free Okie dokie now. Just to click CC. Oh, on Gastrodon, this is offensive, bro. This is going to do a lot. Yeah, 65 and a chance to potentially poison as well. And I'm not too worried about Houndstone coming in either. Like, Okie dokie looks good. If they want to go Houndstone, they have one extra turn, and then I get to get off a nice little Salt Cure. So unless they Tera Fight Body Press, I'm in a real good spot right now. I'm in a real good spot. I'm really surprised that Garg wasn't suspected as well. Oh, unfortunately, my opponent terrestrializes and does miss. That was actually pretty big. I apologize about that, because now I get a free recover. Don't I beat you 1v1? Don't I legitimately beat you 1v1? How do you beat the Iron Defense Garg? Salt Cure ain't gonna do crap. Don't you literally lose to this? Earth Power does nothing. I eat that. You died a body press. Garg is broken. Just gonna go for Salt Cure if they want to have Whirlwind, which they are gonna go for. They give me a Spadef boost as well, which is really, really nasty in this game. Oh, and they give me Ogerpon. Perfect. Best case scenario right there. Let's go for an Ivy Cudgel. If they want to go Scizor and sack it. And if they want to bring out the dog, I can actually Tera if I want to here, outspeed it, and then knock it out as well. So I could see them going dog just because they have hazards up. Unfortunately for you, my friend, this Mon gets a speed boost, and we can knock out one of the bigger threats to the team. And at this point, they can't Tera anymore, so I get a kill versus this Mon whenever it comes out. Did they heal? They did not heal. I can safely bring out Heatran on this thing. They can go for U-turn if it really wants to. Goes for Foul Play, so now I get two things. I either get a Magma Storm KO on Heatran, or I get the chip on Hydreigon to be able to win with Ivy Cudgel. Or just with my... Oh, look how much that's doing. Yo, that did so much damage. Plus, I get free CCs if they Earth Power me. So I'm going to sack this to Dark Pulse. Almost 1v1 them right there. Almost. And now it is time. Crawdaunt time, baby. You switch, you lose. You stay in... I actually shouldn't have Dragon Dance. This was a misplay. But luckily, I was baited. Or I was bailed, rather. And now Aqua Jet just starts picking up KO after KO after KO after KO. And we get a nice little Crawdaunt endgame. We get exactly one more KO left. Land. Gone. Nice little Crawdaunt endgame into the Ogerpon win. and we can U-turn out this battle and go ahead and find another one. So yeah, if y'all enjoy this content, make sure you sub. I'm less than 3,000 subs away. I am less than 3,000 subs away from 4,000 subscribers. So again, if you enjoy this content, I'd appreciate if you know, sub. Only if you enjoy. I got tons of other content as well. Check out my draft battle from yesterday too. We're gonna find another game, and we shall be right back. I was testing this team a bit on the ladder, played like 3-4 games. It's been pretty fun. And we'll see how it goes in the rest of the high ladder. Be right back. We got a game where Crawdaunt looks exceptionally strong. I'm very excited about the Crawdaunt in this game. I'm less Spadef Garg on this than I wanted to, but I like Okidogi a lot as a lead. Just Choice Scarf, kind of just clicks close combat immediately. Hopefully gets a poison, maybe a knockoff. I don't want to actually knock off the Amoonguss because I want max power knockoff from Crawdaunt for Amoonguss to hopefully be able to deal with that. So I like Okidogi a lot. Deals with these guys. They can lead off a bird, and I guess I can Magma Storm. I might end up putting, because this is offensive each turn, I might end up putting, especially because of all these grass, a Tera Blast for the grass kill on this mon and for Garg kills too. Debating if it's worth it. We'll see after this game how I feel about playing this. But they're a good player. I believe they're also on the UU Council. Alright, Mien Shao lead. Gonna click the CC. Find out right now if they're Scarf or not. If they're not, a good chance I get a KO right now. Though I think if they're bulky, they live this close combat. Let's see. I do think bulky sets will live it. Oh, yeah, they would have to have like max HP to live though. Otherwise, they just straight up owned. Rocky Helmet to start it off. Not too bad, not too bad. The switching, by the way, is Garg. Garg is the Amoonguss switching. I wonder if their Gastrodon's Covert Cloak with Clear Smog as a decent Garg answer. Obviously, Amoonguss is just in general very strong into me, but usually go Garg into Heatran in order to deal with that. We need rocks up to KO Amoonguss as well. Yeah, we'll go Garg here. They could Grass Knot immediately. I could see them doubling as well. Let's see. Spore. Gonna go Heatran on the Grass Knot. Get up our rocks as Gastrodon comes out. Watch his taunt. They're not gonna Earth Power. Yep. Gotta make the plays that I think were gonna work out best for me, you know? So we stop a spike, we get up rocks. Life is good on this side. We go Ogerpon now on Tornadus. Ouch. I don't think I need my AV on Mamoswine, so I'm gonna go AV as they go for Nasty Plot. Huh. Well, you could Tera Fight to knock me out, otherwise Hurricane doesn't KO. I could Tera Grass, but if they go for Hurricane, I'll be very sad. What if they're Tera Steel? Mamo's good in this game, but I'm going for this. If they Tera Steel, then I can knock them out with close combat after from Okidogi. It's definitely, I mean, Focus Blast knocks me out as a thing. Unless it's really, really, really bulky Torn, then I might end up living a +2 Focus Blast. Because I definitely live +2 Hurricane for sure. And Bleak Wind, which they definitely have. Yeah, +2 Focus Blast easily knocks me out. We're just going to go for the Icicle Crash, though. This is an annoying mon for them. And I want to play it my way. If I can bait a Tera from this immediately, I'll be okay with that. It will be a threat, though, but Okidogi can at least Revenge Kill, which is very important. Just switch. Just switch. Like, if they miss Focus Blast as well. They're not going to... I said if they miss Focus Blast. Focus Blast only misses when you're on the opposing side and you hold your breath. It is Tera Steel. They do go for Bleak Wind. We'll get our chip on them with Ice Shard, and then we'll bring out the Okidogi. Bleak Wind. They'll expect me. I'm a double on Amoonguss. Perfect. Now I'm a double again. Ogerpon. Perfect. Do I want to knock Amoonguss? I don't. But I do want chip. Because Crawdaunt gets a KO right now. Crawdaunt does pick up a KO right now on Amoonguss. We definitely want that chip. Yeah, Crawdaunt KOs Amoonguss right now, especially after that that U-turn damage. Yeah, Crawdaunt picks up the KO. The question is, what are they going to sack here to knock off? The other question is, can I Dragon Dance in front of it? I really want to. But then I don't get stab on knockoff anymore. Because I don't think +1 Aqua Jet KOs Mienshao. I think it's really, really close. Like, I think it's super close that +1 Aqua Jet KOs Mienshao. If I Tera, it does, though. Because Mienshao would be my sack. I'm Dragon Dancing. They go Weavile. They low kick as I... So I actually KO Weavile, don't I, at +1? 88 to 10. Do I do it again? Do I just Tera and do it again? But then I don't KO Amoonguss is the problem. Yeah, +2 Tera Water wouldn't KO Amoonguss. I could go for the Aqua Jet roll here. I hate this turn because I want to have my stab knockoff in this game. Yeah. Okay. If that's their only way to hit me, I Dragon Dance up again. That might be game. That might straight up be game. That might straight up be game. I don't think there's Scarf on Mienshao. That might just straight up be game. They already Terra'd. I'm +2. No freaking way. Really? No freaking way. Yeah, that's game. I told y'all. You gotta leave a like for Crawdaunt, guys. That's game. That's straight up game. Crawdaunt KO'd every... Y'all gotta leave a like for the Crawdaunt sweep there. So basically, if they flinched me, they had to try and play with Rocky Helmet. That was big. If they flinched me that turn, they would have to try and play with Rocky Helmet in order... Like, they bring out Weavile. They go Amoonguss on the Aqua Jet again. Actually, they wouldn't even be able to do that because I just go for knockoff because I would live Ice Shard. No, but then Ice Shard would put me in range of Rocky Helmet. So yeah, so Crawdaunt got a sweep in the second one. Okay, I'm very happy about this mon. Let's get another battle. We got another game where Crawdaunt looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to start off with my Okidogi though. Maybe see if we can get a free CC poison. I haven't gotten Toxic Chain with this mon yet. This mon is like the only mon on their team I have to weaken for Crawdaunt. So that's amazing as a start. They knock off turn 1, which isn't even that bad. You can't even knock me out, and I get damage off on Okidogi. Let me hit you with this Psychic Fangs. Let's see if they see it coming. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage right there. So I can go for another Psychic Fangs. Just because, again, when it comes to this mon, and that's really, really good for Crawdaunt. When it comes to this mon, it's like a mon that barely has to predict. They bring out Ogerpon this turn. They go for rocks, etc. To be expected. I'm gonna hit him with a knockoff here. Ooh, I don't want them going Ogerpon. Let me actually U-turn. This could be a Rocky Helmet. We got the damage on Quavo. Heatran comes out. Yeah, we got the damage on Quavo already. So this mon looks incredible right now. If they Tera, I have Thick Fat and I have an Assault Vest. So I would love for them to give me Quavo right now. Or Screamtail. Screamtail doesn't die. Don't get me wrong. Screamtail does not die, but they don't have any switch-ins to this mon. Yo. Nasty crit. I don't care if they encore me into that. We go for knockoff anyway to get rid of leftovers. And then we bring out a good Pokemon right here. Heatran. Get up our rocks. Pick at the KO on Quavo. They spin a modest. This is super worth it. That crit didn't matter because I said so. It definitely mattered. It might have mattered. I'm pretty confident that did that much though. It does 44 minimum if it's no HP. I could actually Tera right here if I really want to as well. Considering this mon's that good though, I don't want to. Ooh, I think I U-turn here. I bring out you on their attack. I always go for Psychic Fangs. Actually, Knock gives me more out of the turn, no matter what. Whether they stay in or not, Knock gives me more out of the turn. And I have a 30% chance to poison Hippo if they go out to Hippo, which I would love. Yeah, knock gives me more of the turn. I get the Badly Poison. Let's go. Boots being gone is nice too. Just CC. Sand's gonna end in a bit. I can actually save this as a sack too. And go hard Crawdaunt. Very good Earthquake on the opponent's part. I wouldn't mind a Tera Water right here though, because I get a Crab Hammer kill otherwise. I get a Crab Hammer kill right now. Garg is looking really good too. If they're crazy and they go Heatran, oh. But this should be a Crab Hammer kill. And I'm looking real good with Garg plus Heatran. Basically, Heatran kills every Mon on their team. And they gave me Hippo. Perfect. Annoying Mon. Alright, so they're going to bring out Meowscarada here. I could save you for the one kill on Okidogi and sack Okidogi here. They end up going for knockoff. If I KO this. If I Tera with this, I get a speed boost and I can go for U-turn and pick up the KO. I don't think that's the play though. Do I need to Tera anything else? Being fairy type is alright, but I'm cursed, so I don't think Scarf knockoff knocks out Ogerpon. But I do think it's better to go Heatran. Because if they go out to their own, I will Tera Grass and I'll pick up that KO with Earth Power. Because again, I'm modest, so it makes a big difference. Yeah, let's see. If they go for Knock, which is a really good play. They go for Scream Tail, which I land on, so that actually gets 1v1. We literally go for Taunt, that way we can hit them with the Earth Power in the next turn, and they can't switch, they can't protect, they can't do Encore, so they have to Dazzling Gleam. They die here, that Wish is gone. Perfect. Can Tera Grass on the drain, or I could just live it and go for Earth Power and knock them out. Because again, modest Heatran, just putting in a ton of work right now. I don't want to lose the Flower Trick though, is the problem. But you know what? I'm just not going to. I'm literally just gonna. They can't Flower Trick lock as well. They have to knock off lock, which I'm hoping that their choice. Let's go for knockoff. They Tera Dark. Yep, knew I'd live because I'm a damn Heatran. This Mon's the go! That's not stab anymore, so I can just go Garg. Hit him with a Salt Cure. Should have actually went for Earthquake just in case they're random Covert Cloak. But I'm pretty positive nobody is doing that. Alright, so we go down here and we have the Crawdaunt pick up the last KO unless they're Sucker Punch. If they're Tera Dark, they're definitely Sucker Punch. Watch this DD on the Sucker Punch. Oh, you got it. Guys, look at Crawdaunt. Nah, normally I wouldn't reveal that. GG. Normally I wouldn't reveal that because this Mon is the one I want to win with if we ever get a rematch. But I had to stunt. I had to stunt on them. I had to stunt. You know, we're having a good time. It's 4:13 a.m. and I just finished the Watch Together stream, and I was about to go to sleep, but I was like, let me record because tomorrow I have to wake up in a couple. Actually, I have to wake up in like 3 hours. So this is very. I mean, my sleep has always been bad. Because I have some things to do tomorrow. So I'm like, yo, let me do this now. Because if I do it tomorrow, I'm going to be tired as hell. And at least now, if I'm tired as hell, it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, we'll pause it. Be right back. We have Sun, and I am terrified of this team. My God. Slitherwing is so good into me. Holy crap. This is going to be scary, man. I definitely think Tera Fairy Garg is the way to go in this game. But if Ape is special, which it looks like it would be, that's going to be scary too. Alright, we're going to start off with Okidogi because if they lead off with Ape, yeah, they kind of just get a kill immediately. So I'm just going to click the Scarf Close Combat. Their team has 1 resist and it doesn't have good physically defensiveness. It doesn't have good physical defense. So we'll go right for the CC here. And they do reveal their choice Scarf, so that makes it a little bit easier. It's not special. And they end up bringing out that Slitherwing, which is something that doesn't even do too much damage back. Obviously, Earthquake is very strong. It actually does do a lot of damage back. Earthquake is really strong into my team. I really like this Mon. I'm just going to bite the bullet and say Ogerpon sucks in this game. Alright, they do go for Earthquake, thankfully. I can actually knock them out with Player Off here if they opt to stay in. They don't. I don't have U-turn, unfortunately, so we're going to be forced to go Heatran. This is going to be sucky because they're going to go Sandy Shocks, but as long as I get up Rocks, I think that's okay. They do double. Good play on the opponent's part. Scarf CC does not knock out Heatran from full because I don't think it does from Infernape. That's Choice Band. Choice Band definitely does. Scarf CC actually never KOs me, so I'm going to go for Stealth Rock here. Yep. Scarf CC would never KOs me from Jolly Ape. So we do get up Rocks. Perfect. And Garg comes out. I'll make the Ogerpon play. It's good on most cases. It'll live one Dark Pulse if they want to go for that. Those Rocks are there to stay, and close combat looks extremely good as usual. So there's an Earth Power. We can go for a nice, powerful U-turn here. Sandy Shocks comes out, and that gives me a free Mamoswine just to click Earthquake. So we're looking pretty good at the start versus Sun. Sun is a very scary matchup. They did give me Sandy Shocks. That's the one special attacker on their team besides Ninetales. So we're looking, again, really, really good. Ape comes out next. It's going to click Close Combat. I think this is the one matchup where Crawdaunt does nothing. Though if they do Flare Blitz, I can click Aqua Jet. Perfect. So now we get to go Okidogi and pick up a 2-hit KO with Close Combat. Again, if this was a Mungus, that was a totally different story, but we get a KO right here. If they bring out Slitherwing, it's going to take the Stealth Rock, and then it's going to get smacked after. Ape can only Terrasilize to not die to this. It has to be like Terra Poison, but then if they Terra Poison Ape, it's just not as good. Wouldn't resist Ice Shard. It still takes 1,000,000,000% because they'd be fast and be clicking Close Combat, and then they would just die after. And again, Brute Bonnet was another Pokemon that I was terrified of in this game, and I'm very happy that it's dead there. Alright, so Okidogi, Ninetales, Slitherwing is actually their play of choice right now. Garg is always a counter to this, right? I'm just going to go Ogerpon. I still think it's the most useless. And once again, they've gone for that, so I think we just Player Off again. Who cares if they go Ninetales, right? All they're doing is taking Chip. They may double to Infernape here. I go for Player Off again, though, just in case. It does a lot of damage to Infernape. Choice Band Ogerpon is really cool. You know what the funny part is? I could actually Terra and be faster and just guarantee KO them here. But that's not the play. It's not. The play is to go Garg, Terra with it right now, and go for Salt Cure immediately as Hydreigon comes out. Perfect. Yeah, so we needed to Terra this Mon just so we don't lose to Slitherwing later. They can't KO me in one hit. Gonna go hard Mamoswine on this as they double to Ape, which I don't think gives them anything. Basically, now I wall Slitherwing at this point. So we're looking real good. Is attack booster, though. I think I sack Heatran. To the CC. Bring out you. If they Terra Fire, they won't kill me. They'll do a lot. They'll take a lot themselves. And we knock out Ninetales, which means Sun's going to end as well in the following turn. Hydreigon comes out. I can bring out Mamoswine here as they go for sub. Go for a knockoff, which doesn't break their sub. I thought they Terra Steel, which is why I did this. And I go for a knockoff again just in case they Terra Steel or Ghost and do sub. And now, Terra Ghost Earth Power is interesting. Maybe we just go for knock. We get the poison, which is the beginning of the end, because now we can go Garg. We got rid of their boots, and they died to Psychic Fangs. I think we curse once. I don't know if Salt Cure kills. It does break the sub now. Perfect. We're in a good spot. So I had to curse once. I don't even think they kill me with Earth Power because it's not stab. And that should be game with Psychic Fangs. Yep. Nice. So we had to... that was actually a roll to break their sub too. So that was a little bit lucky there. And the dog gets the final KO right now with the fucking Poison Jab. Did they already tear? They did. Poison Jab. All right, nice. That was a really good game versus Sun. I really enjoyed that game a lot versus Sun. We're going to pause it. We'll be right back with another game. We have a crazy offense from the opponent. Yeah, I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified. I will say that Okidogi is a fantastic lead and just clicks Close Combat. They end up leading off with Ursaluna. Am I about to get popped by Sash Lead Ursaluna? Whatever, I'm clicking CC anyway. If you Tera with this, I'm fine with it. And I have a chance to poison. Which gives it guts anyway, but as long as it's not Tera Ghost. If it is Tera Ghost, I'll live with myself. Yeah, teams like these are very scary. Just a bunch of powerful Pokemon my opponent has. I do, however, get the speed boost if I Tera Ogerpon here. And their water resist is non-existent, so we look pretty decent with Crawdaunt in general. I wouldn't... Maybe they're Tera Steel. That would be great if they're Tera Steel on Ursaluna. I'm so used to Blood Moon, which got banned, by the way. Crazy, right? But also, not crazy, like, but 93% ban is wild. And also, in UU, we haven't seen a lot of Garchomp because they got banned. Como also got banned. I am very surprised that I'm able to run free with Garg. I feel like Garg is just kind of overwhelming in the UU tier. I could be wrong, but I've been playing a lot on high ladder. Like, a lot. They also banned Ceruledge, which is interesting. Like, Garchomp I was on the fence about. I never saw it as broken as we've been playing. It's not Sash. I get a crit. I don't know if that mattered. It is an Ursaluna, so it probably lives. Alright, Giant Threat just came out. I want to get Chip for my priority. I think that's what I need to do. I want to get Chip for my priority. Oh, and they CC again. Oh, that's perfect. So they can go right for the Acro this turn. Yeah, I really want Chip for my priority. I'm going to go Mamoswine. Well, they could CC again. But then I just Tera Water this. But then I lose out versus that. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is a hard game. I'd rather them Acro me. This is a hard game. Garg looks really good though. But Ogerpon looks phenomenal with this being gone too. And Crawdaunt, again, Crawdaunt's Aqua Jet is really good. I can't risk it. Alright. We go U. If they Tera, that's fine. They do Tera Ghost, so I'll be able to knock... That means I don't have to go deal with Tera, so I'll take that. So now I can go Crawdaunt, go for Aqua Jet, knock them out. They have no water resist on this team. Absolutely zero water resist on this team. That might as well have been a water resist, though. I'll be completely honest. That might as well have been a water resist. I don't think I knock them out if I Tera with you. This is a hard game. We'll do a lot. Oh, I did knock them out if I Tera'd. Yeah, they drained as well. Okay. Time to curse and do my thing. That's literally all I can do now, right? Tera and curse. Didn't want to do this because I'm really weak to Scizor. But we'll see. If it's not Covert Cloak, we're in a good spot. If it's not Covert Cloak, we're in a good spot. I can recover off the damage once. It's going to do a lot, but it's not going to KO. So I'm in a pretty good spot here. Covered off again. Recovered off again. Literally my play, by the way. So we're looking pretty good with Garg. I was talking about this mon being broken. For good reason. Yep, I'm Fizz Def though, so I get the Salt Cure off here. I'm gonna go for a curse. Do I? I need to run some calcs, like how much I take, because I made this one more Fizz Def. 330, so it's impish. +1. Torterra, Shell Smash +2. Headlong Rush does not 2-hit KO me. I live Bullet Seeds as well, so I curse again. Oh my god, they're threatening. They are a threat right now. They actually still don't 2-hit KO me, which is pretty big. But I don't have a way of hitting them back, because I can go for Earthquake, but it's not going to do a lot. Bro. Actually, it does do a good chunk. I have to recover once. Oh my god, dude. This mon is such a demon. Like, really, how did they let this mon just run free? Earthquake KOs. And they just lost for sure. I told you guys, Garg is just like... Garg is just the win button. Garg really is just the win button in this tier. I cannot believe they let this Pokemon... I just single-handedly beat a Shell Smash Torterra with +4, an SD Scizor, an SD Iron Head... Oh, it didn't SD, but we knew it had SD. And like Lucha, like Garg is such a demon. Garg is such a demon in this tier. I really, really cannot believe they let this Pokemon run free. What do y'all think? Like, I feel like this mon is just too good. Fizdef Curse is just so nasty too. I really just beat my... It's Salt Cure as well. Obviously, you can run Covert Cloak to help your Pokemon, but it's not always... Like, it's not always optimal to run Covert Cloak. Like, one of the best mons to run Covert Cloak on is Golden Go, right? That's OU. Just because it actually is immune to Body Press if you run that set, and it resists Salt Cure. And if it's Earthquake, it'd be on Air Balloon too, and it can Nasty Blood. But Guard can beat that too if it's just Cursed Tera Water. Like, if it's Salt Cure, is possible. If it's not... If it's actually Air Balloon, it loses to Salt Cure plus Earthquake. If it's Covert Cloak, it loses to Salt Cure plus Earthquake as well if you use Tera Water. So, I don't know. Garg plus Tera is such a nasty combination, and I'm really, really surprised this mon didn't get banned. But, yeah, we'll be right back with another game. All right, so we have the Rain matchup. Not really something I want to see. However, decent Pokemon in this game. My Ivy Cudgelmon is insanely strong, though, but I need Garg. I'm leading off with Crawdaunt, and I'm literally just clicking a button, because they're going to lead off with Treads, right? Honestly, they can lead off with anything. I'm just leading off with Crawdaunt and just clicking buttons. I want rocks up in this game if I can get them, but I doubt I do. This is a very, very difficult game. Very difficult game. Extremely difficult game. Honestly, it's a very difficult game. What did I say I was leading off with? What the hell did I say I was leading off with? Into Treads? Oh, Crawdaunt. Cool. I get a free knock. That's awesome. Legitimately so good. Such a good lead. Unless this is Scarf or Fast Hurricane. If it's Fast Hurricane, I really wish I live on 1 HP and then do a billion% back to them with knockoff. Because they have 8 turns to beat me down, and I am terrified. Again, Garg is really good, but I am extremely terrified of Ludicolo. It's just a hard game, man. If I can get up rocks, do I knock the thing out? The U-turn there. Can't do anything about that. Bird comes out. I'm gonna get my Jet Chip for later. They Weather Ball, expecting me to switch as well, which is nasty. Do I knock here, or do I actually kill him? Because this mon is useless, I'm gonna go for plays like look at Crawdaunt, guys. If you haven't already left a like for Crawdaunt at this point, you're wilding. You're straight up wilding, because look how crazy. I thought Crawdaunt was gonna be useless in this game. I just wanted to weaken Pelipper, but damn, Crawdaunt, calm down, buddy. I think you just made me win. I am really worried about Overcoil though. Overcoil does smash me. All right, we'll get Aqua Jet Chip on this as well. Oh my God, that's not chip. That's the whole damn bag. That's the whole damn bag, fam. Legitimately, the whole damn bag. Well, U-turn here just in case they go Overquill. Obviously, if they go Torn, we're good too. They end up going Treads, which gives me a free CC. You live Earthquake, which is why I went out to this Pokemon, by the way. For those wondering, why the hell did you go out to this guy? It lives Earthquake. And if I get rid of that, good for Garg too. Demon comes out. Demon alert. Demon alert. Ogerpon is useless, but it does get the speed boost, which I don't think makes me faster than Overquill. No freaking way it makes me faster than Overquill. Trying to think what is the best way to beat this. If Tera Water Heatran lives and I get up rocks, I think I win. If Tera Grass Heatran lives, excuse me. Barraskewda, Rain Liquidation, Choice Band. Let's give it a Tera Water, just worst case scenario. In the rain, I do live. All right, so we go Heatran. We Tera Water, we get up rocks, and we Pelipper dies. And then they don't have rain anymore. And I think that gives me a CC sweep. Yep, that did nothing. We get up rocks now. So now Pelipper dies. Perfect. So they can't get rain anymore. Nice. Okay, we're in a good spot now because now my AV boy is good. I'm good into Garg as well. My close combat guy is really, really strong now. So that's a really good turn for me. I'm glad I was able to find that because I know sometimes I'll miss those turns. But I'm really glad, yo, that Crawdaunt went crazy and then getting up rocks so they don't get any rain went stupid. Overcoat comes out. I cannot switch. Maybe they expect me to not be offensive. They go right for Gunk Shot there, though. Does CC straight up kill? I want to say Okidogi CC kills. Even if it doesn't, what are they going to do to me back, right? Like, what could they possibly do to me back? Close combat is 65 to 71. Liquidation at -1. We don't want to get swept by Aqua Jet, though, is the problem. So do I go Garg and get the damage and then try and sweep them with Poison Jab into that attack? I think that's the play. I think we go Garg and just click Earthquake. Soccer's better than Earthquake. Just in case they Tera Water. Liquidate. I'll live 1. And then I get a lot of damage off of them. And then they can't Tera anymore. Also, if they go Barraskewda here, they're screwed too. Is that better? Yeah, I KO them. We're good. This is SD. They can't KO me with Tera Water Liquidation. I'm a Garg. And if they switch out to anything, they basically die. They might just go Barraskewda here. But if I get the Rocks chip, then I knock out Overquill. So if they go, they might actually just sack Torn. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. So we get the damage on them that we needed. Perfect. I get a nice little Salt Cure off. I think this wins me the game. Did I not click Salt Cure? Why did I click Earthquake? What's wrong with me? Oh my god, never mind. Garg just freaking goated. Garg literally just goated that. Holy crap. Garg just goated that. Yeah, we should win. So you see that? They're thinking they're probably adamant, right? So they're thinking exactly. They don't kill. They were trying to get a kill right there. But yeah, they were thinking that I was just jolly and they're adamant. Maybe I'm choice banned. But that was a great game to end it on. Honestly, Crawdaunt put in an insane amount of work this entire live. Very happy you're back. I think you're a great Pokemon. I think it has a lot of potential in OU as well. And I will be using it. But today we're using OU Junior. What do you guys think about current UU, by the way? I'm kind of liking the balance between UU and OU because they both kind of feel like the same tier. But at least in this tier, I'm not fighting a Golden Go and like Great Tusk and King Gambit. I'm fighting Gargs and I'm using them as well. Very happy with how we played this game as well. Crawdaunt getting exactly 75% was beautiful, and them trying to predict me to go Heatran ended up working out there too. So, and then obviously I just made this call just because I acknowledge the fact that Crawdaunt was damn near useless for the rest of this game. But if I can get a crazy play like that, and this was insane too, by the way. This was absolutely insane how much that did. They flip turn there. We get the U-turn chip. We get the close combat. They think we're banded. They should have Earthquaked here. Earthquake actually might have made them Aqua Jet win, but you can't really see that for later. Yeah, we sacked Ogerpon, we Terra Grass, get up rocks. That was turn 8 was a game-winning turn, legitimately. Also, rain ending, so they can't kill me with the next one is wild too. Like that was just such a game-winning turn, man. Those rocks were rocks of the century. Nah, that was just I'm really happy with how I played this game. I've been enjoying UU a lot. In testing, I only lost once with this team as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying my UU climb. Yeah, so turn 12 was a misplay. I had no reason not to click Salt Cure again. I don't need a KO Overquill. I just need to, and if I didn't live Grass Knot, this could be a different game as well. I did have, again, AV Mammo, so I should be okay if things went the way I wanted to. But yeah, I definitely should have just Salt Cured again. That was for, especially if they went for Grass Knot again, because then I would have just KO Torn and then I just CC win anyway. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed this live. Leave a like if you haven't already. Your boy's on his way to 400,000 subscribers. If you got this far and you're not subbed to me, first off, you're a trooper. And I hope that if you got this far and you're not subbed to me, unless you're a professional hater, and this is just like, oh, I'm scouting pokeaim because I freaking hate pokeaim, man. I'm going to watch him to the end, and damn, I'm just going to type how much I hate him. You know, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. We got to 1677 on the ladder, which is YouTube. Number 17 on the ladder. That's my favorite number as well, 17. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.